Hi, thanks for watching. We're going to cover some of the irrigation basics. We'll just get right after it. With the irrigation plan open, we'll go ahead and take off some main line. This is 1.5" main line. I'm not really going to go to the legend. We'll just kind of use our common sense here. So we have a mainline folder here. You can pop that open, and where it says mainline internet, I'm in the Landscape Pro. You can do either way. We'll take turns here, but let's go ahead and hit the green button. And what we want to do is select 1.5" schedule 40, and you can type in 1 1/2. You can type in schedule 40 in that search bar, and this will pop up. Okay, so we have 1.5" schedule 40. We can select what kind of glue you can, and these can already be set up. You don't have to set them up every time. If you guys or your company uses 721, you can set it up in the templates, and you don't have to select this every time. And if you guys are using probably a little walk behind trencher on this one, and you normally sand backfill, and you use a certain piece of equipment, again, these can all be set up. Okay, but once we do all that, we can go ahead and just take off our main line. I like to take the main line off that's in a sleeve a little separate, and we have a little takeoff template for you to look at for that, and we'll take a look at that right now. You get the idea on how to take off main line. Now the main line in the sleeve is the same thing. It's just we're not including any. Let me go down here. We're not including any trenching in this one because it's in the sleeve. The sleeve's already done. Okay, so we'll just go ahead and connect through that, and you can do that in all your main lines that have sleeves in them. Okay, and that'll save you some bucks as far as when you're looking at the bid, and you guys are being competitive and you want to take advantage of everything. You don't need to put in trenching money for sleeves. You guys know that. So anyway, so there's our main line. Let's do a remote control valve. I'm just going to go ahead and go to valves, open up the remote control valve, and we'll go ahead and do this one on a database, but we're going to go with a 1" Rainbird PEB. So I can type in 1" and all the 1" valves will come up, or I can type in Rainbird PEB. PESB, okay, excuse me. And then we'll go ahead and select a valve box, any assemblies that we want on this guy here. And these prices and things that you see in here are already in the database, but you guys need to set up your own pricing system because everybody pays a little different for pipe and things like that. I'm going to assume that these guys here are okay. So we have our valves. Let's go ahead and do a sleeve while we're here. It's asking for a 6" sleeve, so we're going to go ahead and type in 6", and we can select any kind of 6" sleeve. What kind of equipment do we want to use? Let's use a mini excavator, yeah. And we can adjust our trenching rate down in here to whatever you want on this. Backfill, maybe we want to use gravel backfill or something like that. Let's use pea gravel for now. And what kind of equipment to spread that, and any production rates or anything like that. And then you're just going to go ahead and highlight your sleeves. Alright, and we can go ahead and hit this sleeve too if we want. These looks like they're 2" sleeves, so we'll go ahead and open that up and look for a 2" schedule 40. Same thing, probably do that with a mini excavator, and these are decisions that you guys would make on a daily basis, and again, they can be already set up within the template. And let's go ahead and look at that right now. You're probably wondering what that means. If you go to your templates, and we're in the Landscape Pro irrigation, let's say we want to say, okay, we want to use have it already set up for a Bobcat mini excavator every time we have a sleeve. Just set it up here so the next time you use this, You open this up, and when you go to your trenching equipment, it's already there. Okay, so you don't. It's just more selections you don't have to do. You can really pick up the pace with this kind of estimating. All right. So we got some laterals. Let's go on down to our lateral section. Here we go. And I'm going to use the Landscape Pro on this one, just because I want to show you you can use both on the same estimate, which is really a nice feature if you're familiar with databases. They can be real limiting at times. So I'm going to hit the green button. We'll just assume that this is a 1 in schedule 40. Now with the database, you're going to have to put your prices in. Now I've got prices in there you guys can use. It's got the glue already set up, things like that. But remember, these aren't controlled by database. These are things that you have to manually enter every time if you want to change the template. Okay, so there you go. So that covers a little bit of ground for you. I encourage you to experiment, set up your template the way you want. There's other videos as far as how to set up your database and adjust numbers. Watch those. But for now, I want to thank you for watching. Have a great day.